Hi guys, it's Winifred and we are back for part 4 of my collection, my makeup collection series. And today we're going to be talking about paint pots. We just got through with pigments and uploading that, guys, was horrendous. I mean, it took like over a day to upload pigments. It's kind of long, so I apologize for that. So let me jump in by talking about what I have on my face today. I am wearing, I want to say it's pronounced Matadrag. It's nice taupey and cream neutral shades. And guys, I have this, a little bit of this on my brow bone. This one is a transition shade, and then I mixed the two for my mobile lid. Now you might be thinking it looks a little bit like Portobello, but let me show you in comparison. Very similar. This is Portobello and this is Matadrag. This is a very light color. These three colors kind of, there's some similarity there. A little bit different, but there's some similarity. For my liner, I smoked it out with Coconut Grove. Guys, out of all of NARS's brown shadows, this includes Galapagos. I know everybody thinks that's pretty, and it is pretty. Mekong, that's pretty too. But this is a nice deep, deep brown. I think everybody should have this. This is nice for smoking out your lash line, deepening your outer V. You can even use this as a crease color. Very, very nice, deep brown. Coconut Grove. Now on my lips I have Elizabeth's Ardent Amber, which is discontinued. You all, I've talked about this numerous times. I've repurchased this numerous times. And come to find out this year, when I went to Elizabeth Arden to buy some more, it was discontinued. My jewelry, I have on an amber ring. I call it my egg ring. All of these are different shades of amber, and they're shaped kind of like eggs. So I have it to match my yellow sweatshirt. And I have on earrings, guys. I don't know if you could tell. It's kind of got that Indian Eskimo style. I don't know. They're sterling silver. It's kind of got that kind of Eskimo or Indian style type character on the actual earring. And I purchased these while I was in Alaska. And guys, I want to tell you, if you ever get around to taking a cruise in Alaska, please do. It's just beautiful, if even just to see the sights. And I'm going to share with you one picture when we were on a cruise ship. And this doesn't even look like a real picture to me. This just looks like a backdrop. This is on the deck of the cruise ship. I went with Celebrity Cruises, and I think this was a Galaxy, and this was his maiden voyage to Alaska. And just look at the different shades of blue. Guys, if you can ever get up there, it's just beautiful just to see. All right, so let's just jump right into our paint pots. Oh, I forgot to share with you my nail polish. It's the Marc Jacobs Sally. Now, I have to say right off, if you look at this, that looks like a beautiful shade of green, but then when you look at it on my fingers, you can't really tell it's green. It looks like it's almost black. So I gotta kind of say I'm a little disappointed, because I would have wished that blue-green would have showed a little bit more. So that's what I have on. And let's just kind of jump right into these paint pots real quick. I have a mixture of Chanel, a MAC, of course, and Hip, I think. Let It Pop. This is a MAC one. It's kind of like a goldy shade. And now some of these are no longer offered. Nubile. This is a basic shade now. Really pretty. It's a basic shade. Nice alternative to Painterly and soft ochre, which we all tend to use. Quite natural. It's another nice deep shade. Now some of these you can use on their own as an eyeshadow. There's another Nubile. The Cool Elite. This was kind of like a frosty, and it's actually starting to dry up, and I gave some away. Like a frosty white, which I really didn't care for too much, so I'll probably just clean that out and back to MAC it. This is Delft. Yeah, Delft. It's kind of like a pretty greenish blue. That's really pretty with a little golden duochrome on there. This one is Constructivist. Now this is really pretty. Some people use this on its own for a really quick work eye. It's frosty, deep brown, nice neutral shade too. Laying Low. You all heard me talk about that. I use that as a nice, I blank my lips out with that. It also makes a nice eye base. Girlfriends, this is a pinky kind of a paint pot, you can see. And I would honestly say, guys, most of these shades you don't need. Fresco Rose, again, that's another pinky frost kind of a paint pot. This is Perky, nice corally peach one. This is nice on the bottom of coral colors. They just make your eyeshadows pop more. This is Stormy Pink, which is kind of like a gray pink to me. Almost look like a lilac, if you will. This is Soft Ochre. Everybody knows what soft ochre looks like because soft ochre and Painterly Paint Pot are the most used paint pots. This one is Groundwork. Another nice neutral matte, not frost. This one is Painterly. Well, this one is done, and I have another one, so I'll probably dig this out and back to MAC it, but everybody knows what Painterly looks like. This one is Indian Wood. Nice bronzy kind of a paint pot frost. Nice to use up under your metallics or your creams. It gives it a nice little dimension. This one is Vintage Selection. This was a limited edition. Now some of these guys, I have given like a portion of it to my friends. That's why it looks like that. This one is Dangerous Curve, which is like a nice silvery color. Really pretty. And I am guilty. I am very guilty of using my tried and true ones. This one is Skate, Let's Skate. It's a goldeny light pink one. Really pretty. This one is Green Stroke. Really pretty under your greens. Gives it a nice little dimension. This one is Rich Thrills. Up. Again, that's almost dried out, silverish. You gotta make sure you tighten these really tight, guys. Chilled on Ice. Another kind of goldeny one. So they don't go to waste. I usually do try to give a good chunk of them away. For Effect, it's like a pretty charcoal silver. And some of these guys, try your CCL. If MAC doesn't have that particular color, try your CCL. This one is black ground. Definitely need this one. This is a staple. I would say the black ground, the pure white, and Painterly, Laying Low, Constructivist, Pure Creation. This is a pretty frosty blue. I got this from my CCL. This is really nice under blue eyeshadows. But truthfully, guys, how many times are you going to reach for them? If you're on a budget, I wouldn't get all of these. You know what I'm saying? Good Fortune. Up. It's like a little pinky one. Kind of drying out there. Which, I gotta say, I'm a little happy about. This one is Bare Steady. Used to use this one quite a bit. It's kind of like a frosty beigey gold. Rubenesque. It's like a goldy color. Really nice again up underneath your metallics. Eclair, I loved this one. It's another brownie. It's lighter than Constructivist. It's a frost. Taylor Gray. It's another color. It's a gray. Really pretty color. Mooncake. This one is another limited edition. It's a limited edition mooncake. Makeup Forever. And this is in just it's an aqua cream, and the color is 16. It's like a pinky shade. That's Makeup Forever. This one is Artifact. This is a pretty, just says fall all over. It's kind of like a frosty cranberry color. Really pretty. This one is Mosscape. Another really pretty greeny, goldy green color. Real pretty. Pure White. Everybody needs this. This works really well under your bright colored eyeshadows. It's really going to give it that extra pop. I've also grouped in here my fluid lines, and this one is Blitz and Glitz, which is kind of like a brownie black with gold flecks in it. Like that. You can also use that as a paint pot or a liner. This one is Loco Wears. And that kind of reminds me of Blitz and Glitz. This one is Silverstone. Silver Stroke, sorry. It's a silvery one. Again, you can use those as paint pots too. And this one is called Waveline. Beautiful blue. Have a couple of Shiseido ones. Really pretty aqua green blue. And this one is another Shiseido one, more of a kind of a frosty white. Yet another Shiseido. This one is kind of a goldy color. This is a Benefits one, and it is Birthday Suit. It's pretty, kind of a light taupey color. This is a color tattoo, and this one is in Bad to the Bronze. You can tell I like the neutral ones, the neutral shades, even in my paint pots. This is another color tattoo in Tonight as Taupe. Looks more of a gray kind of color. This is a Benefit, and this is Lemonade. It's just a yellowy one. This is Chanel, and this one is an Epitaph. It's kind of almost like a shadow. I just keep it up there with my paint pots. Here is Hip, and this one is in Midnight Blue. Really pretty. Why did they ever do away with Hip? I don't know. It's an offshoot of L'Oreal, and they were comparing it to MAC. This one is Eggplant. This is also Hip. I will say the colors were very vibrant. This is another Hip one, and this is Teal. Gave some of that away. Very pretty. Kind of reminds me of MAC Delft, but Delft has a little more blue in it. Here's another Shiseido, and this is kind of like in a peachy gold. More of a gold. Oops, guys, we only have a couple of Infallibles left. Let me see if I can hurry up before the tape goes out. This is like a pretty brown shade. L'Oreal Infallible. This one is a pretty like taupey tan shade. Goldeny. Again, that's a L'Oreal Infallible. And we have a green shade. And then this one is like a nice, rich, browny shade. Black, brown. Beautiful. Need to start wearing these. Guys, and that is it for my paint pots. So, thank you for watching. And hopefully this one won't take as long to upload, so it should be up later on today, very latest tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Bye.